Another challenge, ma'am, is you're talking low. Ukhulumela phansi.
You are speaking very low.
Who is the user of that number?
It reflects Longwe Twala.
Scott, please. But we'll then move to Exhibit DD5E, Roman figure 1.
Okay, Mzansi, so here's a brief intro. So as we go into DD5E, Roman figure 1, what is important to note are the dates, okay? Remember, Bongani Ntanzi was arrested on the 16th of June 2020, and the significance of that date is, let me know in the comment section down below the significance of that date. That's how I remember. I will always remember when Bongani Ntanzi was arrested. And now that with that intro, I hope that helps you follow along with the following dates and why these 205s from Upinki are going to be relevant. And are we going to see the state scoring more own goals? Are we going to see the state scoring for the defense again? Or is the defense going to finally tidy up their storytelling skills? And are they going to prove to us that Bongani Ntanzi is so guilty? My sixth sense tells me we're going to get more goals, but let's jump straight into it. But before we do that, please remember to like this video right away. I noticed that we're not liking the videos as much as we're watching them. So one hand, the left hand and the right hand got to talk to each other. So let's watch and like the videos. And when you do that, I highly appreciate it. So thank you so much. And I'm going to jump into the rest of the video and I'll be back a little bit later with my analysis. Thanks for watching.
Are you able to identify the document?
This is call data.
Can you please on record the number in question?
060 901 6890.
And then can you confirm that you did receive a subpoena regarding this particular number?
Yes.
Do you have a code data for the number ending with 8460?
8460.
That's correct. It doesn't have. This one.
I do have it now.
Can you please the full record, the phone number onto the record?
076 264 8460.
Now can we move to the 15th of June 2020?
Yes.
What is important with the data in front of you is the tower locations.
Irrelevant of time. Do you?
Yes, in relation to the time. Tower, time.
What time are you looking at?
Let's start from around midday.
Midday. 12:25:09. Freedom Park, 80.
Just place the last four numbers of that particular phone number onto the record.
From the other party?
No. That particular phone number.
Oh. 076 264 8460.
My lord, for the sake of the record, this is the number that was identified by Colonel House as belonging to accused number 2. Yes? Yes, proceed. You can place the time as well as the next tower location.
The IMEI.
No, time and tower. Yes.
Of the next. 13:01, still on the 15th of June, 02 seconds. And that tower is Freedom Park 80 as well.
Okay. Now, let's turn your attention to the other number. Number ending with 6890. From around midday on the 15th of June, 2020.
The only entry I have for the 15th of June is the first entry, and that's at 18:12:36. The tower is Impala Platinum NGA.
That is the only transaction on that particular number.
It's the only transaction on that date for that particular number.
Okay. Yes. Now, the number ending with 8460 on the 16th of June 2020, sorry.
14th of June?
No. 16th.
16th of June. Okay. So this will be on page 2. That time, the first entry for the 16th of June is 01:57:29, and the tower is Impala Platinum NGA. The second entry is at 02:07:40. That is an undefined tower. Thereafter, at 6:54:01, it reflects Impala Platinum NGA.
Yes. Is it correct? That is the number ending with 6890.
No,
Is it
you've
84?
asked me for 8460.
Okay. On the 16th of June.
June, yes.
And then the one ending 6890, 16 June.
6890 on the 16th of June has an undefined tower
Time?
at 02:07:28. Thereafter, the first activity with a tower is at 06:53:38 seconds, and it reflects Impala Platinum NGA.
Okay. From what you have told the court so far regarding the two numbers that I have identified, will you say the two numbers were picking up towers within the same vicinity?
Yes, that is correct.
And there goes the first goal to the defense in favor of Bongani Ntanzi. I'm going to do a deep dive video later, but a couple of things I want to point out as we continue to watch. Pay attention to Bongani Ntanzi. Watch Bongani Ntanzi's facial expressions. He is extremely engaged throughout this breakdown of his cell phone records. And there's a part where he starts to talk to Ramasipili. So pay attention to that. You know what? I think this guy has received a lot of injustices, and you can just see it in the way he expresses himself. But anyway, I'll let you watch that. I also wanted to highlight, do you guys remember Ngumalo? He has just disappeared in that courtroom. We haven't even heard or seen him since Pinky has arrived on the scene. Just wanted to remind you that he's still in the building. And also as well, pay attention to Ngomezulu. Oh my goodness. He doesn't even write anything. He doesn't flip any pages. He's on his cell phone. Like, sir, I cannot wait for cross-examination. Type a 2 in the comment section down below if you are looking forward to cross-examination. And this is your reminder, house rules. Have you checked if you have liked this video? Please check right now. Check right now. Check right now. And I'll stop talking. I will literally stop talking. Like the video and let's continue. Another thing, back to the on goal. Oh, I digressed there. But the on goal thing, the reason why I took this moment of your time is to say, wait a damn minute. Did Pinky just confirm that at the time of Bongani Ntanzi'S arrest, he did have 2 cell phones? Ooh. And what has the state been saying on that? I could be mixing up things, but I'm going to go back to see what the cell phone, what the state has been saying, because they say they found him with 1 cell phone in his possession. But you know what? Let's keep listening to these records. It gets even interesting.
And then the respective dates is the 15th and the 16th, correct?
Correct.
Now, let's proceed to the number ending with 8460 in the evening.
Ending?
Evening.
8460.
Yes, let's say after 1900.
On the 16th of June.
That's correct.
I do not have an entry for the 16th of June after 1900 hours.
The number ending with 6890.
On the 16th of June, I do not have an entry after 14/12/14.
When do you start having transactions on the number ending with 8460?
That would be then the 17th of June, 08:52:07, when the phone is on voicemail. And the tower that is picked up there is Hawaii Street.
Yes, the next transaction.
The next transaction on the number ending 8460 is on voicemail as well. And it reflects at 8:53:59 the old apostolic church.
Yes, the next transaction.
The next one is still on the 17th at 9:37:07. Still on voicemail. Reflects Phosphorus Square.
I can only imagine what emotions this is bringing for Bongani Ntanzi. Look at him. He's just going to have this moment where it seems like he's yelling at Ramasipili, like, you've got to pay attention to this. Look at this. What is she talking about? I wish I knew what he was saying. I mean, this is heartbreaking. His co-accused are hard-end criminals, okay? They are the Nkabis of the Nkabis, but you've never seen them do that in court. This must be really difficult. This is almost 4 years since his arrest. And, with his arrest came his torture, as he alleges. So I can only imagine how difficult it is for him to listen to this and recount that day himself. This is sad. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think he was saying?
Thereafter, at 10:08:34 seconds, still on the 17th, it reflects Phosphorus Square.
The next transaction after Phosphorus Square?
The next one is then at 15:34:48 seconds, and it reflects Ben Viljoen Street.
Now, let's proceed to the other number, ending with 6890, 17 June.
17 June, the first transaction is at 8:51:08, which has an undefined tower. At 9:37:18, it still remains as undefined. At 10:07:34, it remains as undefined. 10:50:01, undefined. 15:58:01, undefined. 18:01:45, PTA North, Pretoria North. 18:01:46, Pretoria North. 18:01:47, Pretoria North. It continues until 18:01:46 seconds, Pretoria North.
Thank you. Between the 16th and the 17th, when did the phone number ending with 6890 first pick up the location at Pretoria North?
On the 17th of June 2020, at 18:01:45 seconds.
Now, with that background in mind, the number ending with 8460 as well as the number ending 6890. What is your comment regarding the towers as well as the handset?
On the number 8460, I can say that the towers changed, which means that there was movement with the cell phone.
Remember, Ntanzi was heavily guarded, but he had his cell phone, but the calls were coming in and they were going straight to voicemail. Why wasn't he answering his phone? This hard-earned criminal. Oh my God, the story that the state is trying to sell us. Or is it the SAPS that's trying to sell us the story? This is insanity. We can see that he is moving. The cell phone is moving. Somebody has the cell phone. It cannot be the criminal, Bongani Ntanzi. There is no way. Like, I don't know how else we can break this date.
At a certain point, 8460 and 6890 were in the same vicinity.
Ukhona isikhathi lapho u-8460 no-6890 zazisendaweni eseduze.
Please point out these areas so that we move together.
It would be the Impala Platinum on the 15th of June and the 16th of June.
So-ke lapho-ke ezazikhona izinamba isikhathi esisodwa kwakuyindawo yase-Impala Platinum ngomhla ka-15 kaJune kuyofika mhla ka-16 kuJune.
Let's move away from the 15th of June. Let's focus on the 16th and 17th.
16th on 6890 and 16th on 8460 was in the same vicinity. Impala Platinum was picked up.
Let me ask in this way. Is there any stage on the 17th of June 2020 that the number ending with 6890 as well as the number ending with 8460 pick up a location at Foslora Square?
On the 17th, on 6890, Foslora Square is not picked up during that time. However, 8460 did pick up Foslora Square.
And then now, will you say the two numbers, 6890 as well as 8460, were within the same vicinity?
Yes, on the 17th.
Between which times?
On 8460, it is 19:40:22, and on 6890, the first time is 18:01:45, and the last time is 19:07:50.
And in which tower?
PTA North, Pretoria North.
Isikhathi-ke
Now let's proceed to the 18th of June 2020. We'll do the same exercise on both numbers.
Okay. 18th of June on the number ending 8460. The first activity is at 11:10, 45 seconds. And the tower picked up there is West Driefontein Mine. The next two entries is at 11:39:58 and at 11:42:05, and those two towers reflect East Driefontein Towers. At 12:08:17, West Driefontein Mine. 13:16:35, East Driefontein. 140734 East Driefontein, 143052 East Driefontein, 181123 East Cliff, 190320 Furtwood Park.
So it's the same
19,
location until
11,
1942. So I'm just going to chop the rest
Park.
off so you don't have to watch that.
1942-24 Furtwood Park.
Yes. And then the other number on the 18th.
On the 18th, for number ending 6890, the first activity that has tower is at 220655 Furtwood Park.
And then at this moment, what is your comment regarding the two devices at Fairwood Park?
That they were in the same vicinity.
Now let's proceed from Fairwood Park.
Please repeat yourself.
Let's proceed from Fairwood Park. Which other tower did it pick? The number ending with 6890.
6890 picked up on the 20 June 012622. It picked up Poking.
Can I get the number at the time again?
012622 on 20th June. That was the next.
18 June. We're still on the 18th of June.
There is Furtwood Park was the last tower on the 18th of
Okay.
June.
What time was it?
The last time on the 18th of June was 22:08:57.
And the number ending with 8460.
The number ending 8460, the last time on the 18th at 1942:24, it reflected Furtwood Park.
During the period 17 June and 18 June, were there any successful calls on the number ending with 6890?
Between the 17th and the 18th,
That's correct.
there were voicemail activities and there were SMSs received.
And then on the number ending with 8460, any MOC, MTC?
Between the 17 and 18, there were MTCs, SMSs, and voicemail.
Let's start with the first MTC. Can you please that on record?
MTC was on the 17th at 9:40:22. The number ending 8460 received a call that lasted 43 seconds, and that came from the number ending 7786, and Pretoria North was the tower.
Yes, the next activity or call?
The next activity after the MTC was a MTSMS at 11:10:45, and that's where West Driefontein mine was picked up.
Just confirm the date for me there, where it pick up the tower at West Driefontein mine.
West Driefontein mine is 18 June 2020 at 11:10:45.
Just on that number ending with 8460, when does it go to S interrogation? On the 17th of June?
Where does it go to? Please repeat yourself.
S interrogation, where it says call, where it's supposed to say call, it says interrogation between the 16th and the 17th of June.
I think I'm not seeing what you're seeing. On the number 8460.
That's correct. Okay, on the other number ending with 6890. If you cannot find it at this stage, I will refer you to the exact time we can proceed to.
Yes, I do not see it at this stage.
Now let's proceed to the 19th of June.
On which number?
On the number ending 8460.
19th of June.
That's correct.
On the number 8460, my next entry is 20 June.
So, is there no activity on the 19th of June on that particular number?
No.
And the number ending with 16890 on the 19th of June.
I have the 19th of June on the number ending 6890 at 10:51:32. It's a voicemail transaction with an undefined tower.
And then the 20th of June.
My first entry for that number is the 20th of June at 01:26:22, and that tower reflects Pokeng.
Now I want to turn your attention to the number ending 6890. I want us to stay there for some time.
Sure.
On the 17th of June 2020 at 180150.
180150.
Yes, there's an SMS there. Can you place that on record?
Yes, the number ending 6890 received an SMS from the number ending 1698. And the tower picked up there was Pretoria North.
And the number ending with 8460 on the 17th of June, does it have some form of interaction with the number ending with 1698, the one that you just placed on record?
Yes. On the 17th of June at 10:08:34, the number ending 1698 called the number ending 8460, which went into voicemail, was in voicemail.
Me.
Yes, and then can you pick up any activity between those two numbers that I just highlighted?
Yes. Thereafter, on the 18th of June at 11:39:58, the same number 1698 called 8460. Then again at 11:40.
For how long? Just please the entire call on record.
1 second was on voicemail again.
The tower?
Tower was East Driefontein. At 11:42:05, another call, and East Driefontein was picked up. It was a 1 second duration.
What can you comment regarding that 1 second duration?
It was on voicemail still. At 12:08:17, again 1 second on voicemail, West Driefontein mine. Thereafter 13:16:35, 1 second voicemail, East Driefontein.
So in the interest of time, I'm also going to chop off the rest because it just keeps on being East Driefontein. And then at around 19:11:39, it becomes, it keeps on being voicemail. Okay, voicemail. But now the tower has changed to Verfoot Park. And then it goes on all the way. It keeps on being voicemail. Okay, this person kept calling. Obviously, maybe a family member. And the calls kept going to voicemail all the way until 19:42:24. Again, same tower, Vervoort Park. So my question is, Bongani Ntanzi was already arrested. Why didn't we hear about this tower from Hose's evidence? Who has Bongani Ntanzi'S phone? And why weren't they answering those calls so that at least answer the call and let the person know? And also, all this activity is confirmation that, remember when Butelezi told us that the police, when you arrest a suspect, the first thing you do, you search them, you confiscate the phone, and you turn it off, because it is very dangerous to leave a suspect with the phone, because that could be the end of your life. They can call and ask for help, and then you get ambushed. A whole policeman in the SAPS police services said that. But guess what? This phone is very, very active, and then allegedly is only found on Bongani Ntanzi later on in 2021 in February. Do you believe that story? Is this another own goal that the state has presented with us to show that, hey, Bongani Ntanzi did not actually have his phone in his cell? That was planted. I hope Ramasipili picks up on this. I hope Bongani Ntanzi, I hope Ramasipili picks up on this. I hope why do I keep saying Bongani Ntanzi? He's on my mind. I hope Ramasipili picks up on this. I hope he cross-examines Pinky on this, just so that everything goes on the record, because this is a whole wow. This is the end of today's video. Let me know what you have picked up from it. Drop a 3 in the comment section down below, letting me know that you have followed from start to finish and you believe Bongani Ntanzi did not have his phone in the cells like they claiming he had. Drop a 4 if you believe that the trial within the trial needs to be revisited and those confessions need to be thrown out, because Pinky Girl came through with, some validations. She's not hitting hard, but she's coming through with some things that have me a little bit suspicious. Okay, Mzansi, that's it from me today. Late upload, so do make sure you like the video. If you've made it this far in the video, you already know you're part of the VIP gang. Absolutely love it. Make sure you're subscribed if you're watching from outside the club. What are you waiting for? You're gonna miss out a lot. You won't get a notification on my next upload. Subscribe, it's free. And there's a third option. If you want to become a member of the channel, make sure you hit the join button. It is affordable, so click on it. There's some fun times there. Okay, for example, there's a Kelikumalo emoji. I need to see that in the chat, so you can only use it if you are a member of the channel. Subscribe, join, and I'll catch you on my next upload. Thanks so much for watching.